A JHA, or Job Hazard Analysis, is an essential tool for ensuring worker safety and OSHA compliance. Safety Advocate makes it easy to create these documents and ensure your employees can access them. To do that, we can either go down here to Job Hazard Analysis or in the sidebar, and we're going to look first at the JHA library. Here we see a list of all of the JHAs that your company has made. We can see all of them here, as well as who they're created by, the job name, the address, and the date. We can also edit these JHAs at any time after the fact. And we can also download them as a PDF, either in English or in Spanish. Here's what one looks like. So we can see that the type of hazard was put in here, and then Safety Advocate automatically added the potential hazards and methods for eliminating or controlling. If we look back at the sidebar here, we see that we can also create JHAs right from the dashboard. But it's a lot easier to create them from the mobile app, so we'll look more in depth at that in another video. Now, JHAs are only useful if your employees can read them. So let's assign one of these JHAs to our employee. We go to Assign JHAs, and it'll prompt us to select an employee from this dropdown. Let's assign one to Joe Smith. Now, it's worth noting that using their mobile app, employees can already read any of the company's JHAs at any time. This just lets us assign specific JHAs to any employee that needs them. Let's say we want to assign this JHA that we just looked at earlier to Joe Smith. I simply have to click Assign, and it'll show it's been assigned. Now that JHA will show up to be read in Joe Smith's mobile app. We looked at how we can assign a job hazard analysis to an employee from the Safety Advocate dashboard. And I mentioned we'd go into the process of creating a JHA when we look at the mobile app. So let's do that now and look at some of the app's features regarding JHAs. Now, if you remember, we assigned a JHA to our employee Joe Smith with the title of Demo and the address of Orlando. I'm currently logged in to Joe Smith's account, and if I go to Review JHAs, we'll see that listed. Joe Smith can read that JHA at any time. Now, one of the main features of the mobile app is the ability to be able to easily create JHAs on the go. For instance, while you or the employee is actually evaluating the job site. So let's go through the process of creating a JHA. So we just click JHA or Create JHA under the shortcuts, and it'll ask us for the job name, a description, and an address. I'll go ahead and type in something here. Let's say it's a window cleaning. We'll give a brief description. We'll say it's a 2-level outdoor window cleaning on ladders. And we'll type in an address. And we have a drop-down where we can select who this JHA is being made by. We'll click Start JHA, and it'll now ask us a series of questions trying to evaluate what hazards are present. So it asks, for instance, electrical hazards. Are there power lines within 10 foot of the work area? We'll say hazard not present. Chemical use, we'll say not present. Water-fed work, noise. Well, I know that the employee is going to be working on a ladder, so I'm going to click Add Hazard. We'll also note the camera icon to the right of the description. If you tap that, it'll let you take a photo of the hazard in question, which will show up in the JHA once it's created. We'll go ahead and hit Add Hazard. And the rest of these, I'm going to just click Not Present. When it's all finished, it'll show uploading JHA and JHA uploaded. At this point, that JHA has been automatically added to the company's JHA library, and if we click View JHA, it'll download that file and allow us to open it.